Hey guys, Marten here. I'm glad to report that we got some bullish momentum today in the crypto market. All major cryptos are up and we got some nice continuations from our last report 2 days ago as well. And in this video we'll look at Ethereum, Electroneum, Cardano, Aion and Icon. So let's get started here. This is the altcoin chart from the last 7 days. And what happened here is that we got a nice bounce to the upside here earlier today. And we went up here to 96.3 billion. And we can see here, when we go back in history, that we do have resistance in this area. So I would not be surprised if we might get a little pause here. But let's look at Ethereum, the daily chart. And Ethereum has continued here to climb. We looked at this on Wednesday and that's when we broke out here to the upside. So nice move here, and that has continued here for another 2 days. And earlier today we did go all the way up to the 20-day EMA, up at $202 or so. Now what does that mean, that we reached the 20-day EMA? Well, as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of resistance. So we go back here for Ethereum specifically. We can see that there's a lot of resistance in this particular area. So I would not be surprised if we were to get a little pullback here, go down to perhaps 196 or so, and then go back up again. But we could, of course, just continue going up here. I guess it depends on if we can get it close here above the 20-day EMA or not. Right now we're trading at 199. So also look at these guys. Bitcoin Cash up 9%, Litecoin up 2%. Many cryptos are, or all of them are in the green here, as you can see. So let's head over here and look at Electroneum, because Electroneum is up 3% today. And what has happened here during this time since the peak here, we've retraced back all the way to the fib level 0.618, and then we've got a nice bounce back up again. And about 6 days ago we got this breakout here from this resistance line. So it does look pretty good right now, but we still have a lot of resistance in this area between 300 all the way up to 315. So this is the area I marked here. So what I want here is a daily close above 315, and then we'll likely head up to this 340 area. And always good support is appreciated. So hopefully we can get a higher bar down here. And what about the negative move? Well, that would probably be a daily close below this level, around 270. So these are the numbers I'm looking at for Electroneum, but pretty good here. And here's Cardano, the daily chart. And Cardano finally broke out here today. And on Wednesday we looked at this, we formed this pretty nice hammer, and then we had this resistance line, and we penetrated that yesterday, but we did not close above it. But today we are clearly above it here, and it does look like we could head up here to the 20-day EMA for the next step, and that would be around 7.4 cents. Now let's look at Aion here. This is the 8-hour chart, and we got a nice breakout here following our last session, and we broke out from this resistance line right here and closed up here in this 20 EMA area. And then we got a nice continuation here, went all the way up here to 680 or so. Then we pulled back to the 20 and the 50 EMA, and we got this supporting trend line down here. So we also touched the upper Bollinger Band, so we might get another move here to the downside, probably in this area near the 50 EMA. But as long as we're on the right side of this supporting trend line, I would not be concerned here for Aion. And finally, we're going to look at Icon. We quickly looked at Icon last time, and that was when Icon was right here at this very resistance line. So then what happened was that we broke out here, went up to the 20-day EMA, and a little bit further here, and then we pulled back. So this is what I might suspect could happen to Ethereum in this kind of situation here. But for a bullish continuation here, I'm watching this little trend line here, and I would like to have a daily close above 1010 Satoshi or so. So finally, have a look at our homepage, altcoinbus.io, if you have not seen the latest stories. We do have 2 stories here from Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. They're both positive for cryptos, so make sure to read those articles. And it's Friday night, so yeah, have a great weekend here. Goodbye.